is it possible to have two pregnancies at the same time? I think based on most of our biology classes, we will definitely answer no to that question. But although extremely rare, there has been some cases of women getting pregnant when already pregnant. There's a specific term for this, and it's called superfetation. That usually happens when an already pregnant woman releases an egg a few weeks into her pregnancy. Then that egg is fertilized, is able to implant in the uterus. In that case, you end up with two separate pregnancies. But this is obviously extremely rare because once fertilization already occurs, which means that you're pregnant, there's so many physical and hormonal effects that makes it almost impossible for you to conceive again, that it's practically a miracle. But it's really difficult for scientists to know exactly the percentage. Some would say 1%, some would say 1 in several million cases. It's usually difficult because it would have to happen within a certain window, and unless it's very obvious that the children look different or there's a big difference between the first and the second pregnancy, doctors may not be able to see it. But there are a few registered cases. For example, in 2016, an Australian lady called Katie Hill became pregnant with two babies, even though she had unprotected sex once. She had what is called PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, and she was under treatment. She conceived one baby first, and then 10 days after, she conceived a second one, which was also really shocking or unusual because sperm only lives up to 5 days in the woman's body. So that is an extremely unusual case. Another woman in Arkansas became pregnant with two different babies in 2009. Based on the ultrasound, it was revealed that they were probably conceived within 2.5 weeks. One of the most extreme cases was discovered in 2005 when a woman was pregnant with triplets. It was a 32-year-old woman who was going through fertility treatment. She had 2 embryos transferred, which produced a twin pregnancy. A third fetus was later discovered, and it was determined that that fetus was 3 weeks behind the other 2 babies. Superfetation, though, is not the only unusual case of pregnancy. There's another case called heteropaternal superfecundation, not easy to pronounce, where a woman can become pregnant from 2 different men at the same time. This is also an extremely rare occurrence. For that to happen, it would mean that the woman releases 2 eggs during the same month, which is not impossible but also not common. But she would also have to have sex within a really short amount of time with 2 different men, and each would have to fertilize different eggs to end up with 2 different pregnancies. This situation happened to a Texas woman a few years back. In 2009, after giving birth, a Texas woman's boyfriend noticed that both babies, who were supposed to be twins, were extremely different. Although fraternal twins don't look exactly the same like identical twins, it truly felt like the difference was way more than just a brotherly difference. So he decided to request a DNA test. The DNA test confirmed that each baby had a different father, and his girlfriend confirmed that she had sex with another man within a few days of having sex with him. So this is another case of 2 pregnancies happening at the same time, but in that case from 2 different dads. There's even been a case of a white woman giving birth to a white baby and a mixed baby in another case of heteropaternal superfecundation. If you are interested in more topics like this one, let me know below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's be back here for another video soon. Bye.